Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Homeward Bound. Oh, it's a dark day indeed. What is the party gonna do? The Shrieker is alerting everybody. Everything. Does it even matter if you kill it now? Isn't the alarm already raised?
Well, if it stops, maybe. The danger is dealt with, right? Otherwise, it would be a pretty inefficient alarm system if the demons from everywhere came. Like, imagine they killed Grimes now.
Mm-hmm.
And then they pull back from 50 miles away. That'd be pretty stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've tipped the portal over, and it didn't break.
Yeah. I think you've got to kill the Shrieker, Grimes.
Yeah. I walk up the stairs again.
All right. You get back to the top of the temple, looking out over the town below.
Are there any more demons?
Not that you can see right now. But wasn't that cart being pulled by a gate breaker when you first saw it?
It was.
Doesn't that mean there should be a gate breaker somewhere in the city?
Somewhere. Alright. The Shrieker's shrieking constantly, right?
Mm-hmm.
I take a few steps away from the staircase, and I can see the top of the Shrieker, right?
Yep.
Can I shoot it with a crossbow? It's got, what, partial cover?
It's probably have like 90% cover. You can only really see like the top of it sticking out.
Can I do like an arc up and over or something?
Not with a crossbow.
Ryan, watch out for the lurkers.
Yeah, they're the lurk. Tell chat to shut up.
Yeah,
that'll be
the lurkers are up the staircase.
Yeah, 90% cover is minus 10 to hit, so it'll be a super awkward shot. And again,
can I move to get a better
bolts.
shot?
You'd have to go up the stairs, up to the top of it to get a better shot.
There's a miss.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. I pull out my Gem of True Seeing and take a shot at a lurker instead. The one up the staircase.
Okay.
So 24 versus that lurker.
Yep.
It's not a crit.
Let me check its AC on this plane. AC 14. You will clear by 10.
Do all dice double? So is it 4d6 or is it 3? Does the flame damage double?
No, the flame damage does not double.
Okay. 10 points of damage. And then I pull out my gem again and see if the lurker tries to move.
The lurker begins to slither up the staircase, leaving a long trail of slime. As it moves, you can see it with or without the gem. Its camouflage has worn off, and it is dying. No, it's going away from you. It's trying to climb up and up and up. You can go ahead and get a shot on it as it... Well, yeah, I guess we should roll initiative, because it might get to a spot. I'm sorry, you were right the first time, Ryan. I should listen to you more often.
17. I'm pursuing it.
Yeah, so it'll like get up and over a lip to a point where it can't be seen from your height.
Okay, well, let's take that. So then I can't get a shot at the lurker.
Right, but you can redirect that to the lensman if you'd like, or something.
Is the lensman in plain view again?
The lensman has always been in. No, yeah, the lensman did go back down, so you could apply that to the. Shrieker.
So I think it's an 11 versus a Shrieker.
Yeah, who has 14 AC.
Okay. And then I slowly trudge up the stairs, pulling out my Gem of True Seeing to look for that lurker.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Any sign? I know which ledge it
with
went
the
to?
Gem of Truth? Yeah, because you can see it go up the staircase and then it's like slide over and disappear. So as you come up the stairs, you can be careful not to position yourself in front of it and spot it with the Gem of True Seeing, blended in, camouflaged against the ground, maybe 20 feet away from you.
All right. Next round,
5
I will shoot it.
limbs, ending in single large spiky claws, waiting, poised, ready to leap at you
Nice.
until
And it
you
gets
shoot
crit
it in the belly.
face.
Mhm.
Another 11 points of damage.
Easily slaying the beast.
Okay.
I casually load another bolt and trudge up the stairs.
All right. You get towards the top of the temple, not all the way to the very final platform. And on your path up here, you will see there are a couple of other doorways or just empty hallways that lead inside to other rooms in here. I don't think that's what you're focused on right now.
No, I want to get a clear shot of that.
Right? When you get to the top, your shot
I
becomes...
peek over with the Gem of True Seeing first to make sure there's no lurkers waiting at the top.
There is a lensman who is not in like observing mode, but is in a pathetic attempt to be in combat mode. The creature has like small little claws that probably do like D4 damage. It does have this like huge mouth that can open up longer, like really long, and probably bite you for D12. But it's only got like tiny little scales. Tiny little bits of obsidian sticking out, holding it in
Yeah,
place.
I shoot the lensman first. 15.
Easy hit.
8 more points of damage.
Yeah, it pitches over. The bolt in it flickers out of existence. The Shrieker stops shrieking. It's got like 3 legs, and its mouth has like, which is on the very top of it, has like 3 jaws, you might think. So it opens sort of like a xenomorph egg might open, like cracks on the top, or a Zor.
How
might
big is
open.
the top of the pyramid?
20-foot square.
Okay, so standing, what, 10 feet from the Shrieker?
Mm-hmm. The
I start
Shrieker.
unloading ethereal
think-
bolts at it.
The two of you can roll initiative because the Shrieker starts hobbling towards you slowly. It's not a fast monster.
Neither is a crossbow.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, it
So I
rolls
back-
1
ooh.
on its initiative roll.
I start backing down the stairs if it starts moving towards me.
Yeah. Okay. Rolls really well in HP. All right. You start to back down the staircase. It starts to walk towards you.
Can it climb
And,
downstairs? It's its movement.
I'm looking at the wrong monster. It doesn't need to reach you because slithering out from underneath the Shrieker are 3 tentacles, but one of them slides towards you in a surprising bout of speed and tries to wrap around your ankle. These tentacles have like 10-foot reach. So you like start to load your crossbow, it takes a few steps, and then out reaches an arm-like thing, a thin tendril. It makes an attack roll against you.
What's the reach on this thing? This is considered a ranged attack, correct?
No, it's just a 10-foot reach melee attack. It rolls an 8. It only needs to hit your dex and magic. Armor doesn't count since it's making a grapple check, but I think an 8 is still a miss on you anyway. The body is slow and lumbering. Speed 6, but these tentacles, they got reach.
26. Does that clear by 10?
It does.
17 points of damage.
Will actually not kill it. This one rolled very well on its HP. 17, there we go. The bolt lands in the side of the creature, which lets out a pathetic "Arr! Arr!" As we roll initiative for the next round.
As low as possible. I get a 3.
Nice.
Right. Its tentacles come in your direction.
Oh, 10 is probably no good.
No, it's not
Off
good.
bounds.
Actually, hold. That might be magic. I'm throwing daggers.
Ah.
There's no way it has. So this is a magic throwing dagger of disarming. They don't have any magic bonus, do they?
To hit?
Yeah.
+3 to hit and damage.
+3?
Yep.
Cool. Does a 13 do any better?
Nope. AC 14. It'll clatter against the side of the creature and fall to the ground at its feet. Do you have a second throw? Not until after it makes its tentacle attack,
I have
right?
2 more throws, but I think it gets an attack. I don't get an OA or something against its tendril as it lashes out at me, does it?
It sort of
do I?
swivels on the ground, writhing in sort of a chaotic movement, like the creature is dying in its last death throes as it sends out its Oh, it doesn't matter. I can't remember the name. And it will roll a 5 to try and lash your foot
Okay.
as it spazzes and freaks out, twitching.
All right. I was thinking about backing up, but I guess I'll make my. Oh my god! Are you kidding?
Come on.
Okay.
Yes.
Third one will hit for 6 points of damage.
Exactly its remaining HP.
Thank God.
It sticks
I'll
in the
walk
critter.
over, pick up my throwing daggers, and stab it to death. To extra death.
Are on top of the pyramid. You have a
King of the
360-degree view around you. There are no... Wait a minute. You can see a mountain in the distance. Far in the distance. You can see a river that runs through the town, or on the north bank of the town, really. You can see an ocean. Dimly, the haze of the Shadow Realm sort of keeps your vision from going too far. I guess you probably couldn't see that mountain. Ignore the mountain, you don't see that shit. The haze would block that by now. You can see the whole town around you. And give me a wisdom check, Grimes.
Wisdom is 9. Nope.
Okay. Yeah. You are in essentially an abandoned city. There's not really any movement of people. There are no creatures. You hear no birds. You see no dogs. It's just a very still, windless, empty void of a town. A ghost town, if you will.
I think I keep lookout up here for a little while. See if I can spot any movement of demons.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
I enjoy the silence for a little bit. 32.
You see 2 creatures coming up the side of the pyramid. The same side that the other demons had come up. But these are not like the demons you've seen before. These are not creatures of flesh and material. These are creatures of pure shadow. They are like voids in the realm, moving around. They crawl on all fours, long, lanky limbs, reaching out, moving erratically and quickly. They're thin. They're ghostly. They're not even real. But they're creeping up the side of the portal, the pyramid, going up and then over and up and over, coming into view and out of view, and shifting, going sideways and up and sideways and up, as if they are aware that you might be here, and the best way to approach you is by not just beelining, but like moving around erratically.
Well, from this excellent vantage point, I shoot them.
All right. you can give yourself a moment, wait for them to come into full view, and take a shot.
19.
Will hit.
$11 points of damage.
Ooh, that will actually kill the first one right off the bat. It sort of fades, evaporates. It doesn't leave behind a field of gnats or anything like that, but it just sort of dissipates into the void. The second one, as it goes up something and over something, does not pop back out. It must have noticed the attack, or maybe it reached its destination, but it is hiding somewhere.
Is it still below William's staircase?
Yes, but like only 1 or 2 steps below. You're not exactly sure which one you're supposed to, where William's staircase is, but you're pretty sure this one's like close to it, but not at it.
I'm gonna wait, and then I'm gonna look through the Gem of True Seeing. And if I don't see this one, I will try and spot that lurker that's lower down the pyramid.
You can see the lurker. It hasn't moved.
All right, I'll shoot the lurker instead.
Such a great ambush predator, but so vulnerable to being spotted.
28.
You will crit the lurker.
Okay. 6 plus 5, I think. 21 damage.
You will slay the lurker.
I will reload, stay crouched, and wait for the shadow monster to come back.
Minutes stretch on. You can feel the pain in your legs, the burning of your wounds, the exhaustion of the fight. You actually haven't felt this painful and tired in a long time. It's almost refreshing, the humanity of it all again. And here, with your pain, with your heartbeat, with the sight of buildings and trees, you feel like you have a better sense of time. 10 minutes easily pass, but you can recognize it as 10 minutes rather than just like, I don't know, I'm just here doing nothing. You feel more connected to the passage of time than you have in eternity. Another 10 minutes pass. There's no sign of the Shadow Beast. Half an hour passes. You're at the top of the temple.
Any movement down in the town below?
Not yet.
All right. I'll lower my crossbow and climb back down the staircase. Glancing through the Gem of True Seeing one more time to make sure no lurkers have repositioned.
Not a lurker to be found.
And I will return to William.
You make it to William. Down in the bottom, in the basement.
Grimes, thank God. Thank the gods. You killed it?
Killed everything. There's some shadow monsters out there. I took out one, but there's another on the loose.
Sounds concerning. Did it die easy?
1 shot, 1 kill.
Nice. I still feel too weak to move.
Rest up. Took out the Shrieker. So hopefully there won't be any reinforcements.
Okay, I'll try and gather my strength.
I'll be... Do you need anything?
I'm starting to feel a bit... My lips are dry.
I think I saw a river off in the distance.
Well, that's something at least. Can you take over the portal so I can try and get some sleep?
Sure. Yeah, get some rest.
Wake me up. You have to fight.
I nod. I pull on the other anti-magic glove, put a hand on the portal, and let William get some rest.
I try and sleep. probably pretty easy.
I think the moment you close your eyes, you are passed out. Grimes, would you make me a perception check?
Yeah. Got my throwing daggers laid out before me, just barely. 26. Oh, my perception's 14. It's actually a 22. What is it? 26, 21, 22.
126.
I don't know why.
You can see this shadowy creature. It's moving completely silently. It is crawling along the ceiling, not coming down the stairs, but coming around the sloped ceiling on all fours. Long limbs. And it is slipping into the room you are in. Luckily, you bothered to look up instead of just around and down.
I chuck a dagger at it. Chuck a throwing knife at it.
You are on alert, so you can get an attack right away. 21 is a hit. No, that's your that's your perception check.
14.
14 will hit the shadow monster.
Actually, these deal D3, don't they? Not D4 for throwing daggers.
Ooh, I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah, 5 points of damage. I think it would need to make a save or be disarmed, but I think
there's nothing.
That this creature doesn't have anything. Yeah.
All right, you hit it. We'll roll initiative between you and it.
He should get 2 more throws that round, though.
Was that a full round, or is that just one?
No, I think when you have a readied action, you just get the one. Because it takes a minute or whatever to throw all 3.
Oh, so slow.
It goes first. It throws itself off the ceiling in a weird way where, like, it's holding onto the ceiling, but then it launches, and the front of it sort of changes, so its arms just move in the other direction. And throws itself at you. And you need to make me a saving throw versus, I think it's petrification.
Any sort of attack of opportunity or anything?
And not if you have throwing daggers in your hands.
Throwing knives? You can't stab with a throwing knife.
I think you're like, you have it by the blade turning to throw it, and so you'd have like the non-sharp side facing out.
Alright, does this count as a ranged attack? But I guess it's not an AC.
No, it's a saving throw.
Alright, it doesn't make a roll to hit, it's just a saving throw?
It's a saving throw, yeah. Actually, it already made the roll to come in contact with you, but...
Nope.
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
It lands on you, and it grabs your face with hands that you don't really feel. Your jaw begins to open as it pushes it apart with its rear legs. Although
I have my safety mask on. It can't get into my jaw. I do have I've had a Scrag cloak wrapped around my head for a while now.
Yes.
So maybe you can change your narrative, or maybe the attack is ineffective.
The attack is the same, regardless of the Scrag cloak wrapped around your face or not. It still grabs hold of your jaws. It's not like you don't feel pressure on your lip, but you feel your jaw being forced open because this creature is not exactly real, and it forces its body inside your throat, and it pushes into you and absorbs into you. You can feel it inside of you, moving, shifting, joining with you. It doesn't hurt you.
This is why I wear the bandana.
This isn't the worst thing in the world, actually. But don't forget, you've got one hand on the portal, right?
Yeah. I think I drop the throwing dagger and try to reach in after it.
I mean, you can get your fingers into your throat and try and puke if you would like. But that's about it. This shadowy demon has possessed you. But that's it.
You're alright.
It's not hurting
You're not thirsty.
It's fine.
Some bullshit. I'll gain some HP and cut it out. Don't worry.
Van Helsing style.
Time passes. The day grows long. William wakes up at 1 hit point.
I open my eyes, look around. Grimes, you're still here? No more demons?
No more demons.
I think I put one hand on the floor and like try and rise myself to my feet.
You can get up.
All right, I lev my shield onto my arm and sheathe my sword at my side. What do we do about this? I say, look at the portal.
I look from the portal to William's stone feet. Can you break it?
Probably. Do I risk chipping a foot? That's probably not a wise idea.
Just use your strength to pick it up and break it.
Yeah, can I like it's fallen, right? Can I like lift it back up?
Mm-hmm. Between the two
and
of
then
you,
I want to
you
like
can lift it back
shove
up.
it back down again
Okay.
with the anti-magic glove.
Yeah, holding on with the anti-magic glove, you lift it up and you try and shove it to the ground and break it. Roll me d20, Nick.
15.
It will break in half. There's no more way out. There is no going back. The die is cast.
That's such a great quote. Okay, Ryan. Rhymes.
Letting go with the anti-magic glove, does it it stays a pile of rubble?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Collect our weapons.
Where'd you say that river was? I'm thirsty.
Come.
All right, let's go.
We'll go to the top of the staircase. While William's not looking at me, still wearing the anti-magic glove, I want to see if I can force the shadow demon out with anti-magic glove. So like if I can, I don't know if I can feel where it is, but like...
You just feel like, you know when you get like a bubble of gas in your intestines and it makes that gurgling sound? Sometimes you can feel it a little bit. It's sort of like that. There's like a gurgle in you a little bit. You're like, oh, is it over here? Over there? Here?
All right, we get to the top, and I'm sure William spends a while looking out over the scene below at the village and the pyramid. Meanwhile, Grimes will pull out the Gem of True Seeing and try to look at the shadow demon inside of him.
I look across the town and look up to the top of the pyramid and say to Grimes, without looking at him, what's at the top?
A couple of dead demons. Great view.
Mind if I go and take a look?
Sure. I scout with the Gem of True Seeing to make sure there's no lurkers.
You see no lurkers, and you see no demon within you.
Really?
Yeah. You see your flesh. You see yourself. You look normal. I mean, as normal as you look these days. You didn't eat any demons on the other plane, so you're like, 99.99999% human right now.
We walk to the top of the pyramid.
You can look out across the whole city. There's a river on one side, an ocean on another, and just sort of a slowly fading out horizon in all directions. There's no gods in the sky, no stars, no movement anywhere. William, make me a wisdom check.
Checking. 14.
24.
No, 24. Yeah.
You quickly notice an oddity about this town. The buildings with thatched roofs all sort of have the same thatched roof. They've all got like the same one tuft of thatch that comes out here. They've got the same beam that sticks out. All the tile roofs are laid out in the same manner. There is a symmetry to everything here. That is, it's like someone used the same clone stamp on every roof over and over again. It's the same roof over and over again. There's like 5 different types of trees, and you see the same 5 trees over and over again. The cobblestones on the roads are the same cobblestones over and over again.
This place is weird, Grimes. You see any people here? It looks like a human town.
No. It seems like the demons have taken it over. Is the cart still in the town down below?
It is. It hasn't moved.
Have you seen the gatebreaker, Grimes?
No. I think there's some more entrances into the pyramid. But maybe we should just get the hell out of here. Look, there's the river over that way. How many miles away does it look?
Less than a mile.
Let's go get some water.
Feet.
Wait, it's that tongue thing. Does that still work here?
I pull out the tongue thing.
You move it around, and you sort of get a reading from one distance, but it's faint.
Which direction?
Like, if you were to follow the river to one way, it's like down the same direction as the river.
So we go to the river and go that way?
Let's do it.
I'd take one last look around the top of the temple. Anything here?
Well, what are you looking for?
I don't know. Like, is there anything significant up here?
It doesn't look demonic. The ground looks normal-ish. It's got cobblestones, it's got buildings, it has trees, it has rivers. You're definitely not in a demon hellscape anymore.
I mean at the top of the temple. Like, is there anything at the top of the temple?
No.
Oh, sorry,
it's
the
just
pyramid.
a flat top. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is there stairs on the other side? I look over towards the river direction.
Just the one side. Just the ocean side has stairs.
All right, let's go.
I'll go get the gatebreaker tusks on our way out. Gatebreaker horns. If I didn't already declare that. Some souvenirs.
Right. You pick them up.
Still thinking about that payoff when you get home. All right. We head down the stairs and beeline to the river.
You head down the stairs. There's a courtyard in front of you. The demon wagon is here. The river is to your left.
What's in the wagon?
You approach the wagon, and it appears to be empty, as if the goods have already been unloaded or moved or changed somehow. The ground here is cobblestone, so there are no tracks left.
Let's not mess with it. Let's go.
Do we know? Okay, we can search the town later if we want. I guess for now, to the river.
You make your way to the river. William, you are thirsty. You are very thirsty.
I get on my knees and drink deeply, savoring the humanity of it.
Am I not thirsty?
No, you're thirsty too. But William was like on the brink of death, so.
Alright. I drink some water.
Oh my... By the gods, that feels amazing. How long is it since we've drank anything?
Back in Caledonia. Remember that old tavern?
Yeah.
Found a couple bottles in the basement. But it wasn't quite the same on the other side.
This feels more like home, Grimes.
More like it. Still not right.
Well, we know which way to go.
I pull out the tuning fork again.
Points upriver.
One way up the river and the other. Which does it point inland?
Inland, upriver, away from the ocean.
That way. Shall we get cleaned up? I look
Sure.
towards the water.
Yeah.
Can't remember the last time had water. It wasn't
You go
full
first.
of eels.
I'll keep guard.
You guys can strip off your clothes, plunge into the very neutral temperature water. Not really hot, it's not really cold. It's sort of just room temperature water. Not like tepid water, but like, room temperature air doesn't really feel like anything. Same with this water. It's wet. You can feel it on you. It doesn't make you cold. And it's as Grimes is bathing, cleaning himself off, that William notices the sound of something grinding on stone in a rhythmic, consistent pattern coming from deeper within the town. And
How
Grimes
far
has got,
along am I?
Yeah, like you're washing your hair and you're getting like your ears all whatnot, so you don't quite hear what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Are we in grass here? Are we still in the
it's
town?
like a dirty,
or
muddy bank to the river.
are we in the town though, or are we like,
Yeah.
a mile
The
or so out
town
of the town?
goes all the way up to the river, and then there's like a little bit of town on the other side, and you can see there are a couple of bridges that cross it.
Okay, Grimes, get out, get down. There's something
I
there.
step out of the river and listen. Can I still hear it?
Yeah, if you just step out, stand there dripping naked, you can hear the sound, this rhythmic grinding. It sounds like a wheel.
Is it getting louder or closer, or?
It'll take a while to sit and listen to see if it's getting louder or not. That sort of thing takes a few minutes. I don't know how long you want to stand there.
I pull my armor back on. It's probably the first time we've been out of armor in years.
Yeah.
But I get my gear back on, listening as I do so. Does it sound like it's getting louder or closer?
Well, you start to hear demonic voices.
Let's move, Grimes. Let's get away from this. How wide is the river, Neal?
Maybe a couple 100 feet.
Is it flowing strong? Could we cross it easily?
You could probably cross it. Well, William, with your feet turned to stone, you're going to sink to the bottom of the river, actually.
Yeah, let's head up. Let's head up river. How long does it? Is this a one round armor or is it multiple?
I'll help
This
you.
is multiple pieces. But William is a knight. He knows how to put on armor. Between the two of you, you can take a few minutes to put it on. You're far enough away from the town square that if something was there, it would probably take a while to find you guys. The cobblestones don't leave tracks. So, as long as you stay slightly hidden, you should be able to don your armor without too much effort.
And we've got scrag boots, so we don't make too much noise when we move. Although I guess I don't have scrag boots. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, those
I'm not
must
sure how that works.
burst at the seams.
But once you're ready, we should move down the river and keep going.
Yep, we head up river.
Right. You begin to head up river. I think we should take our last break right here, and we'll come back on the other side with a little bit more Homeward Bound.